Now, the distant spring at the base of the Mampong Scrubs in the Ashanti region has served the Ninting and Hwediem communities for so long. Every morning before dawn, the pupils of Hwediem MA and Ninting RC Basic School begin a journey trekking miles during exhaustion and disrupted sleep before accessing the ground for water. In this series of Safe Water, Clinton Yeboah spent a day gauging the dire water crisis in the community and the implications on residents.
Basic school pupils of Hwediem MA Basic School begin their day hours before most of their peers. At 4 a.m., they begin a vigorous exercise not to steady, but to scoop water from a distant spring at the base of the Mampong Scrub. So far from the township, about 40 minutes from the Hwediem township, this has been a daily fright of students and of residents because daily they have to journey through these bush and areas to have access to water, despite the dangers that may come. The over 135 pupils in the community bear the brunt of exhaustion from their cut-off sleep and early morning treks of long miles, while the far-reaching access to water repels teachers from staying in the Hwediem community. Head teacher of Hwediem MA Basic School, Ajiman Kwame, narrates how the tiredness impacts students' schoolwork.
What it means is that they come to school already tired because they didn't have enough rest, and when they came to school they were already tired. So teaching and learning affects the assimilation. For those who wait till daybreak before fetching water, they either come to school very late or they decide not to come at all. As a result of the water situation in the community, the teachers in this school do not live in this community. They stay in Mampong, so they commute from Mampong to this town on a daily basis.
Flowing quietly through a natural exit point, the groundwater beneath the scabs at Hwediem emerges from the aquifer, flowing onto the top to become surface water. So after a frantic journey and process to get to this area, what you see is water dripping from corners and centers of this rock. And just as you can see, you can barely see water dripping enough for people. But like this gentleman, this has been a major water supply for the people of Hwediem.
I
meet a lot of people here and I don't leave early. I join very long queue every morning. I can spend like an hour here.
How much time? To spend it 1 hour per hour.
The underground water lies bare without shade, allowing for more pollution from animals and erosion particles. Kwame Ninting was seen washing from the same spot of the running water. He says the journey to the place is too far, and like many others, he cannot fetch and wash at home at a vigorous context in queues to get water. Neighboring communities also join us, so our numbers are huge, mostly in the morning. Sometimes you have to fight your way through. The situation gets similarly dire at the adjoining community, Ninting. The Ninting water source seems to be oozing from the ground into a naturally created platform where school kids scoop with their cups. I'm not even sure I have words for the type of water source that this is, but yes, these are kids and students of Ninting trying to scoop as much as water that they may need. Because having to wake up so early in the morning the next day and join queues in order to have access to water may be something that they find frantic. And so they are trying to save time by coming here after school and save enough water for the next day. They recount missing academic tests due to lateness from enduring long queues. We are always late for school and we miss class tests. This is why we are here at this time. The issue extends beyond the school grounds. The linguist for the Hwediem Queen Mother, Yapedu, expressed concern about the broader implication of the situation, particularly for women. Old folks can't fetch water. They have no help. We suffer a lot as women, combining distress with famine.
It is also important to note that the Kufor gallon is one of the valuable assets in households of Ninting, because without it, you have no container to save water for the next day.
For those seeking cleaner, pipe-borne water, the infamous yellow container Kufor gallon has become the only option, with a gallon costing 2 cedis. Each household need about 30 gallons per week to survive.